Hey everybody, it's Shelly Sakala with the Sakala Group Real Estate Team. We are your Norterra 85085 real estate experts, and I have another expert we wanted to do a spotlight on. This is Josh Heape with Canopy Mortgage. He has also lived in the area for quite some time, about 10 years or so, right,
Yeah,
Josh?
pretty close.
Yep.
Yep.
And you and I, have been, partners for quite some time. We know the area really well. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your business. You do a ton of business here in this zip code. What does that business look like? Mostly, a lot of refinancing, a lot of new purchases.
I mean, mostly this year and a lot of last year was a lot of refinances. Not a ton of turnover here in 85085 and Fireside. People kind of really fall in love with the area, so we're just not seeing listings popping up every day.
Right.
So I've been really blessed to get to know a lot of the neighbors here in the neighborhood, and it's been probably 70–80% refinance in this particular area.
Yeah, you do the majority of your business like I do, pretty much in the 85085 zip code.
Yep.
So let's talk about, where we are as far as interest rates go, because about a month ago or so, weren't they at an historic low?
They were, and they still are incredibly good.
Right.
But the only, I guess, dark cloud is the 2% range for 30-year fix might be behind us for a little while. We're hovering right around 3.1 on an average 30-year fix, so still in the top 10 spots we've ever been.
Right.
We've gotten so spoiled to seeing 2.5 that we're gonna have to wrap our head around that's not the rate anymore.
Right. I mean, 3 is still remarkably low. It really is. Don't you agree?
I do, and not after last year, but if we stay around this area for the next year, it would be incredible.
Yeah.
And
so
all indications point towards we're going to see a little bit of increases, but we should still be in the threes next year.
mm-hmm.
Obviously, with the Fed tapering off their bond purchases, we really need to keep an eye on that and our inflation rates and see what they're going to do with that as well. But right now, we're still holding pretty steady.
Yeah. And we have seen things cooling off just a little bit. I mean, I get people all the time that ask me, oh my gosh, are we going to see a crash? No, we are not going to see a crash. We're not going to do that because we don't have the issues we had with lending.
We do not. And we have still quite a few people coming in here. Our millennial buyers are extremely strong. We have a lot coming into the area buying.
Right.
We're still sitting at a big shortage.
Yep. So with the millennials flooding the market, basically, I mean, they're really just creating a supply and demand issue.
Mm-hmm.
So in the first half of this year in Phoenix and Maricopa County, we had a 30% increase in home values, 30%. So now we're just going to be getting back to a more normal range of, home values increasing. So
that's what I'm seeing too.
Yeah. Flattening just a little bit, but I think you would probably agree that, that it's a good thing for buyers, because a lot of buyers, just decided to give up or to sit out. So hopefully, now should be a good time for them to jump back in, don't you think?
I really do. I mean, if we're still anticipating 5 to 10% appreciation next year, and we do start seeing those 0.25% rate increases, they're going to be in a better boat buying something sooner rather than later and waiting until the middle of next year as well. A lot of us try to sit and say, well, let's wait for the crash. Let's wait for the crash. When can we guess that? I don't know when it's coming exactly.
Well, exactly. And we talk about, the semiconductor plant that's going to be built in this area, and that's going to bring thousands of jobs here. So I just feel like, 85085, the whole Norterra, even 85086, going to stay very, very, very strong real estate wise. And as a matter of fact, as of today in 85085, the median list price is $724,000.
Wow.
I know. That number it absolutely blows my mind. The median rent is $3,200. So, I mean, the advice that you and I always give our clients is, obviously, if you can rent or purchase, that's the way to go.
Yeah, it's simple figures. You figure out your budget. If you're paying $3,200 of rent in that $700,000 house, if you have a down payment on is $2,800 on your mortgage, I'd rather have the asset rather than giving it to a landlord.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Josh, thank you very much. Anybody that wants to reach out to you, we're going to, we have your phone number and contact information listed. So if anybody has any questions or they're looking to refi and, still get in on these really low interest rates, they should give you a call.
Appreciate it.